So my phone's about to die here, but I'm gonna get you guys a video. I don't think you can see. Oh yeah, the filter's right there. But finally got it down to Sacramento Raceway this Wednesday. My first time making some like legit passes with not completely ready because I still got a lot of suspension work to do, but a lot more like tuned and all that, and a good tire and everything. So the only problem I'm having right now is what I'm on right now. The only problem I'm having right now is still doing adjustments to the suspension because it's kind of rebounding too much. It'll hook really hard and then it'll kind of come back down. So as we made more and more adjustments, it did get a lot better. And another thing is I definitely need a lot more gear. Now, if you're doing a swap and you're not worried about going fast or quarter mile times and all that, then, I mean, any gear will be fine. But, I mean, I'm not tripping off that. It's more like a weekend car. But I do want a pretty much 10-second weekend car. So it's there. I actually got kicked out. Well, not kicked out, but they told me I couldn't come back unless I had roll cage and a fire suit or fire jacket. So the 60s are just, it's just not there. It's lifting the wheels every pass. It's getting out the hole like really hard, but it's and I got a little bit of experience with drag racing. I got a friend that always comes with me, and I mean, we know what the fuck we're doing. But it definitely needs a lot more gear. It's getting up, but it's just not enough to carry it out. It has a 373 right now with the T56, and I'm running a 26-inch tall tire, and it's pulling like 1.8 60 foots, which is horrible for the suspension that I have. I have a baseline relocated uppers and lowers. It has a torque box reinforcements, welded torque boxes, adjustable shocks, strange. But it's just not pulling like it should out of the hole. I'm gonna either do a 410 or a 430, maybe a 430 since I already have a 6-speed, so it won't be bad on the freeway. As it is right now, I rarely use 6th gear. I'm usually coasting like at 80 miles an hour in 5th. But with the 410s, I don't know if it'll be a big difference. If somebody wants to give me some input on that, I don't know if I'm gonna go 410s or 430s, but still has a 28 spline carrier. It has a 96 Cobra rear end, just Yukon axles, a 28 spline carrier. The posi is still really good, but it went 11. My best pass was 11.2. I got the time slip upstairs. I should have brought it, but I think it was 11.2 at 123 miles an hour. And that's with a 1.8 60 foot. So if I could drop that 60 foot down to where it should be, like a 140, 150, then definitely it'll go 10s for sure. And this is a full weight car. It's just like literally my weekend car. I'm not like, it wasn't built just for drag. It has like a pretty basic clutch. It's just a personal goal of mine that I want to be able to have a 10-second weekend car, naturally aspirated. The car only made like 440, so I think a 10-second car, 440, 3,000 pounds. It's pretty much where it should be. Like I said, once I got it down and got the car hooking and getting out the hole properly, they said I went too fast and they didn't let me run again for the rest of the night. So I think the first pass was like 11.50. Second one was like 11.9 because I missed fourth. That's the only issue I have. I don't miss third with this transmission at all, like never. Fourth is always the one I accidentally go to second. So 11.2 was pretty good, and then that was it. So dropped to 60 foot, at least like to a 1.6, 1.5, which is very doable with what I have. I just need more gear. It'll definitely go 10s. So the plan is I got another little project, not really project, but more of a. I picked it up for my son. My son's only 6, but I definitely want him to have a foxbody, but they're fucking ridiculously expensive. So I decided to buy one now before they're like 10 grand. It is a 4-cylinder. I did a disc rear end on it. It has 03 Cobra brakes in the front. It's a 93 automatic 4-cylinder. It's pretty fucking nice, actually. Shit is straight. It got adjustable shocks and struts that I did. The Salines, has brand new headlights. I did a lot of little shit to this car already, actually. I'm probably in it more than a V8, but I don't buy V8s anymore. I only buy 4-cylinders now. It's pretty clean, actually. Got an all original black interior. I actually tried to get him a notchback, and I showed him like a couple pictures of different Foxes, and he says he likes the one that has like the back piece. I'm guessing the hatchback is what he likes about it. But it's pretty fucking clean. I'm honestly thinking about this one's definitely gonna stay auto. I wanna I don't know. I might just keep it stock until he's like at least like 12, so we can wrench on it together. Or I might just LS swap this one. Don't fucking kill me for that. Or maybe a Coyote. I don't know. It depends on what the prices are looking like. But honestly, I want to keep it automatic, and I think it's a lot cheaper to keep an automatic like 4L80 in an LS than it is to do a 6R80. Those fucking things are expensive. And I don't want to do like a 3-speed or anything like that. So for the most part, it might just stay as is for now. I did hella stuff to it already, but it runs good. Gas mileage is pretty horrible, but I mean, it looks good. So my plan is probably pull this rear end out. It's a 96 Cobra one though, so I might just pull the rear end out itself, take the brackets off, and put it in this one here, because this one only has 308s in it now. It originally came with 373s from the factory. So put the coupe rear end in the hatch, and then take this one out, pull this one out, and do the 430s, 31 spline carrier and axles on this one. That way this one can end up with 373s, and this one will end up with either 430s or 410s. Instead of just adding to this one, and then still have to do the labor again. I might as well just swap the rears. But there's the update. So yeah, 11, low 11s pretty much. 11.2, 11.3 I believe it was. 123 miles an hour. So it'll definitely go 10s for sure. Just got now I need a cage and all that, but there it is. If you guys have any suggestions on like the gearing and all that, or if anyone has a 6-speed with like 430s, let me know what it's like. Really, I'm more worried about street drivability than track, but I do want to get that 10-second time slip, man. I need that. There you go.